Brought to you by JMR Rentals, jmrny.com. Now you can support No Rest for the Weekend by clicking the link in the description. Your donation will help us create more great content each week. Please be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast app. Thank you so much for your support. Hello and welcome to No Rest for the Weekend. I'm Jason Godbey, and today on the program, we have a very special show for you. It's our first ever No Rest for the Weekend Awards. So we are going to celebrate the films that were our favorite films from last year, and we polled our team of movie experts to vote in about 12 plus different categories. We have some great special guest presenters coming up. But first, right here in the Rabbit Hole studio to co-pilot this ship with me, back by popular demand to the cast, Miss Stefanie Bloom. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be a part of your first award show.
This is fun. I think we've never done an award show.
I know. This is exciting.
This was Bill Hammond's idea because we're thinking about, like, do we want to do a best of movies kind of thing. We've done that sort of thing in the past. And he's like, well, Oscar time. He's a big Oscar guy, and he'll be presenting later on. He took time out from his Oscar Blitz coverage to present some awards for us. But, he said, well, it's getting to be on Oscar time. Why don't we do our own award show? And crazily enough, I said, okay, let me see who else I can get to work with us. I was really glad when you were available.
Yes.
And I also thought, I don't want to do this by myself because it's a lot of work. So I figured it would be nice to have company. So I really, thanks a lot for being here.
Thank you for having me. We're right in the middle of award season, so this is fun. This is exciting.
And again, these awards don't really mean anything. Nobody will actually get a physical award from it. None of the people that we're giving awards to care. But, we did take it seriously. All of our envelopes, all of our awards envelopes were hermetically sealed in mayonnaise jars before we brought them out today. So, and we will be reading them live, or as live as possible as we can, to present to you. And I actually was the tie. We had a number of ties in the voting pool because we had a very shallow pool of voters. But so I had to break the ties on some of these. But since I've written the script, I forgot who won. So I'll be just as surprised.
It'll be a surprise.
A couple of them I remember, but there's also then we're also going to have several special awards where that are not normally given by award shows. We award films in genre. We award single out certain people. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it should be a lot of fun. It's going to be the most fun, less stodgy award show out there. Unlike anything that you've seen. All right. So shall we get to it?
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right. So what is our first award?
Our first award. So we know that every great movie comes from a page from a great screenplay. Here are the nominees for Best Screenplay. Martin McDonagh, The Banshees of Inisherin. Daniel Kwan and Daniel Scheinert, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Ryan Johnson, Glass Onion. Todd Field, Tar. Sarah Polley, Women Talking. And the award goes to The Banshees of Inisherin. Congrats to Martin McDonagh.
Great movie. I saw the film, loved the film. We reviewed it on the show. It's one of those films that's so good I don't think I can watch it again because it's pretty intense. It's a very intense emotional script. Martin McDonagh is an Irish playwright. This is his first sort of big Irish movie, and it's really good, but it's one of those films that, like, I saw and I was like, okay, maybe I probably don't need to see that again. But I really liked it. It's just really, really well done. He did 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and won for that. I think he'll probably win an Oscar for this too.
Wow.
But this is the award that counts.
This is the award that counts.
Martin McDonagh, call us up and collect your award. We'll send you something. I'll shoot you an email with a certificate or something. We don't have any physical awards. Next year, maybe we'll have physical awards. All right. So the next award we've got is for the guy behind the guy, or the guy standing next to the guy or gal who's in the lead. These are the nominees for Best Performance by an Actor in a Supporting Role. Christian Bale for Amsterdam, Barry Keoghan for The Banshees of Inisherin, Brendan Gleeson, also for The Banshees of Inisherin, Ki Hai Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once, and Paul Dano for The Fabelmans. The award goes to Ki Hai Kwan for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Wow.
He's a wonderful actor. He's wonderful in this, just tremendous. And not only is he have wonderful emotional scenes, he plays multiple parts. He gets to do a bunch of kung fu stuff. Michelle Yeoh is great in it also. You're gonna hear Everything Everywhere All at Once more times during this awards. All right, but what is our next award?
This award is one of the toughest choices. The performances were just that good. The nominees for Best Female Actor in a Supporting Role: Angela Bassett, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever; Jamie Lee Curtis, Everything Everywhere All at Once; Stephanie Hsu, Everything Everywhere All at Once; Kate Hudson, Glass Onion; Kiki Palmer, Nope. And the winner is Angela Bassett, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
She's amazing. I mean, she's amazing in everything.
Yes.
And
I can't think of one project.
that one was really tough though. I think we had a tie that I had to break, and I had just seen Wakanda Forever, and I was like, oh my God, she's like, it's a powerful performance, and it's one of those performances. It's in a Marvel movie,
Right.
but it's just great. I mean, it's like she's doing Shakespeare up there. It's it's the type of role where she could be playing a queen, in like Henry V or something. Like it's one of those types of Shakespearean type level performances where this woman who's had a lot of tragedy befall her, and how she struggles and survives through it. So congrats, congrats to Angela Bassett. Not that you care, but call us.
Call us, Angela.
We
We're
will.
here for you.
We will send you an
This is
honorary.
bigger than an Oscar.
Well, we will send you an honorary no rest for the weekend awards. Also, we're looking for a better name for the award show. So, like, how they have the Oscars, the Grammys, the Tonys.
Yeah.
We want
Very
one.
singular.
Yeah, we need one. We need a name like that for this one. So, if you have ideas out there, let us know. And now for some awards outside the norm, we're going to go to Emmeline Prior and Maribeth Thueson in Studio A.
A fair few young actors have made the most of the spotlight in 2022, from mainstream films like Violent Night to independent and foreign gems like Close. But here, at No Rest for the Weekend, we'd like to honour Madeleine McGraw for her performance in Scott Derrickson's The Black Phone as the best performance from a child actor. Congrats, Madeleine. There's no real award for you to collect, but just be happy you won something.
While they don't often get recognition from the awards circuit, good action movies can't be ignored. Thrilling stunts, expert choreography, and tight editing come together to get your adrenaline pumping, making for the perfect cinematic experience, whether you're in the theater or chilling on your couch. The nominees for Best Action Film are Bullet Train, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Prey, Top Gun Maverick, Violent Night. And the award for Best Action Film goes to Everything Everywhere All at Once. Congratulations to the cast and crew.
There are myriad moments in 2022 cinema that stick in our memories long after the credits roll. And we want to acknowledge one such moment as best seen in a feature motion picture. The madcap adrenaline rush of everything, everywhere, all at once starts to come full circle in its oddest yet most endearing scene. A barren universe where Michelle Yeoh's Evelyn and Stephanie Shu's Joy are nothing more than rocks, looking out over a dead world, speaking only in on-screen text. This endearing, hysterical and poignant sequence condenses the insanity of the entire movie to that point, all without having the characters utter a single word. For all the sensory overload this brilliant, game-changing film gives us, its best moment might be the most quiet and calm of the whole affair. Congrats to directors Daniel Scheinert and Dan Kwan.
As the residents of Halloween Town once said, life's no fun without a good scare. 2022 was an excellent year for both horror and science fiction, with both indie and mainstream films turning heads. The nominees for Best Sci-Fi or Horror Film are Barbarian, The Black Phone, Nope, Prey, Werewolf by Night. And the award goes to... Nope! Congratulations to Jordan Peele and his team.
Up next is what I assume is the reason I was asked to present at these awards. Last year, there were about a half dozen films featuring British characters, stepping out of established norms to defy the odds and give themselves a much-deserved bit of happiness. From Brian and Charles to Good Luck to You, Leo Grande, there were plenty of fun and endearing features that fit this unintended mould. So, in that spirit, we present this special award for Best Film featuring middle-aged British disruptors to the two films that stood head and shoulders above the rest: The Phantom of the Open and Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. The former features Mark Rylance in the real-life story of a dock worker who faked his way into the British Open, scoring the worst round of professional golf in history, while the other sees the wonderful Leslie Manville as a house cleaner, taking her one chance at a little bit of luxury by buying a dress from the House of Dior, and both charmingly ruffle the feathers of the elite in the process. We congratulate the filmmakers with a cheerio. God save the King.
Sometimes it's fun to just kick back, chow down on popcorn, and watch a piece of pure entertainment. These films wowed audiences enough to climb to the top of the box office, not just for the year, but for all time. This year's nominees for Best Blockbuster are Avatar, The Way of Water, The Batman, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Nope, Top Gun Maverick. And the award goes to... Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Congratulations to Disney and Marvel Studios.
All right, thank you, Maribeth and Emmeline. Now we're going all the way to Hollywood, California, where our man William Hammon has some more awards.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bill Hammon, and I actually paid to see this. And it is my distinct pleasure and honor to present the next few awards. First, the very best documentaries tend to do two things really well: expose the world to new truths and teach audiences things they wouldn't otherwise know, even if it's about a subject near and dear to their hearts. Whether it's a slice of life in a far-flung corner of the world or a chronicle of a lifetime of work, these 5 films exemplify the very best of what nonfiction film has to offer. The nominees for Best Documentary Feature are All That Breathes, All the Beauty and Bloodshed, Fire of Love, Hallelujah, Leonard Cohen, A Journey, A Song, and Moon Age Daydream. And the award goes to Moon Age Daydream. Congratulations to Brett Morgan on this wonderful chronicle of the artistry and life of David Bowie. It was an absolute blast to watch. This year's nominees for Best International Feature run the gamut of storytelling, from large bombastic national fantasies to deeply intimate looks at interpersonal relationships, each employing filmmaking styles that will dazzle the eyes and warm the heart, all while relating universal experiences that transcend language. The nominees for Best International Feature Film are Close from Belgium, Decision to Leave from South Korea, Holy Spider from Denmark, Return to Seoul from Cambodia, and RRR from India. And the award goes to Decision to Leave. Congratulations to director Park Chan-wook and the entire crew behind this wonderful Hitchcockian thriller. Finally, the animation industry had a tremendous resurgence in 2022 with some of the best offerings in recent memory, including several titles that didn't make our cut here but would have easily won the category in another year. This was also a period of new parity, with several smaller studios and foreign productions showing up to stake their claim against the powerhouses like Disney, Pixar, and DreamWorks. The nominees for Best Animated Feature are Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Inu Oh, Marcel the Shell with Shoes On, Turning Red, and Wendell and Wild. And the award goes to Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Congratulations from all of us to Dean Fleischerkamp, Jenny Slate, and the entire team behind this wonderful little film that shows that even the tiniest characters can make you laugh and cry. Now back to Stephanie and Jay in the studio.
All right. Thank you, Bill, all the way from Hollywood. Stephanie, what do we got up next?
Now we're coming into the home stretch, Jason. These categories are the big categories that everybody is tuning in to see. Here are the nominees for Best Actor in a Leading Role. Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin. Austin Butler, Elvis. Ralph Fiennes, The Menu. Mark Rylance, The Phantom of the Open. Brendan Fraser, The Whale. The award goes to, for Best Actor, Brendan Fraser, The Whale.
All right, for the next category, this was another tough choice for us. These are the nominees for Best Performance by a Female Actor in a Leading Role. Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once. Leslie Manville for Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris. Cate Blanchett for Tar. Danielle Deadwyler for Till. And Viola Davis for The Woman King. And the award goes to Cate Blanchett for Tar. She's tremendous. She is the movie. It's this character study, and she's just like amazing in the role. It's an incredibly powerful performance. We have another big award coming up. What do we got?
Up next, we have Best Ensemble. These films are all about the group players that bring the script to life. Here are the nominees. Amsterdam, The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Glass Onion, Women Talking. And the award goes to The Glass Onion. Congrats to the cast.
Great, fun film. Ryan Johnson at it again with another Knives Out movie. Unfortunately, it was kind of deprived of a theatrical run. It had a little bit of one, and then it was a Netflix joint, so they put it on Netflix. I think it probably would have done gangbusters if they left it in theaters, but it's a lot of fun. It's a movie you can watch over and over again. It's it's a great mystery, and the cast is just tremendous. All right, so next up, we have another extremely tough decision. We had some good movies this year. We actually really had 2022 had some really good movies. This was an extremely diverse selection of films, so it's like, how do you even compare them? But the nominees for Best Director are Martin McDonagh for The Banshees of Inisherin, Dan Kwan and Daniel Scheinhardt for Everything Everywhere All at Once, Steven Spielberg for The Fabelmans, Todd Field for Tar, Jordan Peele for Nope. And the award goes to The Daniels, Dan Kwan and Dan Scheinhardt for Everything Everywhere All at Once. This is a bombastic masterpiece of drama. I hope these guys get lots more awards. awards that will actually affect their career in some way. But this one, they're great, and they both deserve it. I don't know which one will get the award, if they'll have to share it, but the Daniels, as they're known, wonderful job, wonderful movie, and very, very happy to celebrate them here. All right, so the next one is the big enchilada.
The big Best Picture, the moment you've been waiting for. Here are the nominees for Best Picture: The Banshees of Inisherin, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once, The Fabelmans, Glass Onion, Tar. The award goes to Best Picture, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Congrats to the Daniels.
This is another one that was really tough. All of these films, like, they're all wonderful, but it's like, how do you know? I always, my problem with awards is that how do you even compare these films?
Right.
You know, like, they're so different. You got Tar as a serious character study, The Glass Onion, which is kind of like a murder mystery comedy, Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is exactly what it sounds like. The Fabelmans, drama about coming of age of a filmmaker, pseudo autobiographical story of Steven Spielberg, and then The Banshees of Inisherin, a very, very Irish story about two friends in a civil war kind of thing. But you know, I think Everything Everywhere is a wonderful film, and
Overall.
definitely deserves well deserved praise. So, all right, that's it. We're wrapping up here. Stephanie, I know you got some stuff coming up. What I know you have stuff, but you can't talk about it.
I can't release too much information just yet.
What
But
what can you tell us?
I do have two films coming out this summer. Pet Shop Boys, which is directed by Almost Schabel. I also have a cute sort of family movie, kid movie, called The Prank Squad, directed by Candace Kane. So those are going to be two to be talking about this summer that I hope to be back on your show, Jason.
Absolutely, absolutely. And for people who want to know more and follow your exploits, where can they find you online?
I'm pretty much on all platforms, pretty much. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter even. You can find me, Stefanie Bloom, Stefanie Nile, yes.
And that's all for the first ever No Rest for the Weekend Awards. Thank you once again for taking this trip down the rabbit hole. For more of our content, including our movie reviews, visit our website, norestfortheweekendpodcast.com. Don't forget to subscribe on your favorite podcast app or on YouTube, youtube.com/getbehindtherabbit. I'd like to thank my guests, Stefanie Bloom, Emmeline Prior, Maribeth Thueson, and William Hammon. And of course, a big thanks to our sponsor, JMR Rentals. For Behind the Rabbit Productions, I'm Jason Godbey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.